Imagine you could create a custom AI avatar that looks so real that people didn't actually know it wasn't you. Well, you can. What you just saw was a digital clone of myself that looks and sounds 100% like me. And if you didn't notice, this is because I use Synthesia's latest personal avatar technology. There's a lot of different AI technology out there nowadays, but when it comes to AI avatars and cloning yourself, the quality is the biggest distinguisher. And so with Synthesia, you can make probably one of the most realistic AI avatar clones out there.
It's true. I myself am an AI avatar. What do you think?
And now if I put myself side by side with my AI avatar and I lip sync the audio, can you really spot the difference? The answer is probably not. So let's make yours. Hey everyone, my name's Alec and today I'm about to show you how to get the most realistic clone of yourself so it can make videos for you. Because that's the dream, right? Is just typing out what you want on your keyboard and having your video ready without having to go through this painful recording process. Every take from now on is going to be perfect. And so like I mentioned, the tool that we're going to be using to create your personal avatar is called Synthesia, and you can click on the first link below to get started. So here I am in my Synthesia workspace, and as you can see, I've already got a personal avatar in some different clothing. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and create a completely new avatar. And so in the left toolbar, if I go under the assets menu and I click on avatars, we're taken into the avatar menu. And then from here, what I want to do is click on create next to personal avatar. So I can record myself at home and create an avatar in minutes. So I click create, and then here we're taken through a walkthrough by one of Synthesia's avatars. But to save you watching this video, here's what you need to do. First of all, the most important thing is to record in a quiet environment and a well-lit environment. So if you've got some lighting, use that. But if not, try and sit in front of a window to get that natural daylight on your face, just so your face is well lit. The next thing is positioning. So what you want to do is avoid abrupt movements and make sure nothing is hiding your face. So if you were using a microphone, maybe position it off to the side a little bit more, just like this. Then you're going to notice in just a second, the script you read through to create the custom avatar actually has pauses. So during those times, you just want to pause as if you pause naturally during a conversation, close your mouth, smile, and be natural. Keep going. Take a breath, it's all right. Be positive. Like I mentioned, have a big smile on your face as if you were presenting a video and you were actually on camera, because you are. The way you are in this video is what Synthesia's AI is going to use to train your custom avatar. But once you've gone through this checklist, you can click on next. And here, when it comes to actually creating the avatar, there are two different methods. First of all, you've got using your webcam. So you can just literally take your laptop, switch on the webcam and start recording, or you can upload footage between 1 and 5 minutes of you talking and train your avatar based on that. And I'm going to give you a few different examples, but I do want to say that the better the video quality captured, the better the avatar result is going to be. So for example, I'm using my webcam here, but I've got it set up through my DSLR camera, meaning that I'm going to be shot and recorded in this studio environment, right? So when you're watching this video, you see me in this environment, and I want my avatar to be in this environment to keep the familiarity, just like you saw at the intro of this video. It stays consistent. But if you do decide to upload footage, just make sure you go through the checklist at the bottom here, right? That it's only between 1 and 5 minutes. There's only one person in the foreground of the video, and then the video needs to be a single continuous take. You don't want to do any editing to this take whatsoever. And in the video, you can just talk about what you want in any language you want.
I'm one of Synthesia's AI-generated examples. As you can see, the background is included, so it looks realistic.
I'm an avatar that doesn't have an included background. Therefore, it's easy to swap them out. Place me in any environment, including your presentations for work.
So by now you should know what kind of avatar you want. Here's Alec to help you through the process.
For this one, I'm going to walk you through the webcam process. So we click record yourself, and here, as you can see, I've got my DSLR camera set up with the webcam, my blue lighting, and I want to keep all of it. And if you do have multiple cameras or multiple microphones, you can change this at the bottom just by clicking on these. As you can see, I've got my cam link, and then I've got my different microphones. I'm going to stick with my Scarlett audio interface. Also, if you are making an avatar for a different language, make sure you change the language. But for this video, we're making a personal avatar in English. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to move the mic away a little bit more and just point it at my face so it's more off to the side. Right? You want to get your positioning right. Once you've kind of found your positioning, you don't want to move. And then once you click next at the bottom, you're now taken to the teleprompter, which is the script that you need to read through. And so you can just have a quick browse through this before actually recording, just so you're familiar with it. But if we scroll down a little bit, as you can see, we've got these pauses that are baked into the script to tell us when to pause and to remind us to close our lips. And then the same thing, if we scroll down again, we've got it there, and then we've got another pause here. And then we've got another pause here, and then another one. And then as you can see, it takes about a couple of minutes to read through. But I can actually adjust the speed here if I find it's going too slow or too fast when it comes to recording. And then down at the bottom, we just click start recording. And now with my setup, I've actually taken the script and I've put it on a teleprompter in front of my DSLR camera, just so first of all, you can see the script as I kind of read through it. But also what this helps do is it keeps my eyes looking directly into the lens. Whereas if I was just doing this from my regular laptop webcam, my eyes would be placed ever so slightly below the camera when reading the script. But just keep that in mind when you are reading the script to try and keep your eye level as high up on the screen as possible and as close to your webcam. Because if you're reading from the teleprompter at the bottom, that's a big no-no. And so as you can see, I would want to basically read it from about here. And now I'm going to restart this recording because I'm messing it up, but you get the idea. If my webcam's at the top center of my screen, I try and keep my eyes up here. I don't want to start reading down here because the eyes wouldn't match up. So let's click record again. Join me as we create my avatar. When I talk, I'm encouraged to use natural body language, but I make sure to keep my hands away from my face. And so at the end there, I just click stop recording while trying to keep looking at the camera. I didn't want to move too much. But basically here, we then go through and we review our footage just to make sure that we're happy with it. But we need to basically just consent that it's quiet, it's well lit, because the better the input, the better the output. And so I can just review it. Join me as we create my avatar. When I talk, I'm encouraged to use natural body language. So as you can see, I'm pretty happy with that. It looks good. If my avatar looks like this, I will be thrilled. So I just need to check this box to say that I'm happy with it. And then before I click on next to go to the section where we need to then give consent that I allow an avatar to be created that looks and sounds like me. Here at the bottom, we've got a toggle where you can either choose to remove the background or not. Now, if you want to create an avatar and then place yourself on other backgrounds, here you can click remove background. However, I like to keep my background because like I mentioned earlier on in this video, I want to create avatar videos of myself that look like I'm in my studio at home. So I want to keep this background. I think it makes it look a lot more realistic, but if you want, you can just toggle this and the background will be removed and transparent. But also because I've got the mic here, I think that might mess with it a little bit. So I'm just going to click on next. And now we have this little consent section. And we then need to record this and submit it with our own specific code, which obviously I'm blurring out for the purpose of this video. But we just click start recording. And then we go through the same process again. This only takes a few seconds. So my name is Alec. This recording will be used on the Synthesia platform to create a digital avatar. I consent to the biometric consent and I click submit recording. And now Synthesia is uploading my footage. And once that's done and it's been approved, Synthesia will then create the avatar. And this takes about 12 to 24 hours. So I've just gone through it today at 4 p.m. and it's most likely going to be available in my workspace tomorrow morning. And so I'll see you in 24 hours. 24 hours later, here I am. And we submitted the video at 4 p.m. and I got the email at 2 a.m. the following day. So that was only 10 hours, which was quicker than I thought. And so once your avatar is ready, you'll get an email and it also show up in your workspace. And you'll be able to find it within your account and your account only because it's your personal avatar, but anywhere within your account that you can select an avatar. So here I've got it in my main dashboard. I'll also have it if I go into my avatars. And if I click on new video and I start from a blank, I click on the current avatar and then I click replace avatar. I'll also be able to find my custom avatars right here. So I'm going to choose the one that we just made. And as you can see, this is my custom avatar with the background built in. But if we go back to the workspace and actually click on my avatar, we've got a quick preview.
Hi there, I'm your Synthesia personal avatar. Did you know I speak many other languages? Por ejemplo, este soy yo hablando español.
And now I think this avatar looks really good, but I'm going to be 100%. I think the voice isn't 100% perfect because I really want mine to sound super, super realistic. And there is something that we can do. And now, if people don't know me, this avatar would be great because I've asked a few friends and family and they've said that it does sound like me. However, it's not the same delivery. It varies so much because there's so many different nuances to when we speak, like the inflections, intonations, and just the accent that we have there and then. But despite that, it still sounds really good. But I like to do something that helps me take this to the next level and it makes it really sound 100% like me. And so what most people do is they would use their avatar, they would click on new video and they would go and copy and paste their script and paste it right here, or they would type out what they want their avatar to say and then either download their video by clicking generate or continue building their video with scenes within inside Synthesia, which is really, really good. But the extra step that I like to do, and it is a little bit of work, but I like to actually record a voiceover and then lip sync it to the avatar. So watch this. So I open up QuickTime, I click file and I just do new audio recording. And the reason I use QuickTime is because it's built into my MacBook, it's free and it does what I need it to do, which is record audio. So now let's say I want to record the outro for my video. All I have to do is click record and then I start speaking. And the great thing about this is that I only have to worry about my voice. I don't need to worry about looking into the camera or reading a script. So I've got my script on the teleprompter right here. So I'm just going to read it. So now you know how to create your very own personal avatar that looks and sounds 100% like you. If you found this video valuable and you want to see more, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. And then I would just stop the QuickTime recording. I'm going to save this as outro voiceover. We're going to click save. And then I just go back to Synthesia and I drag and drop the voiceover I just recorded down here. Then I need to select the language that my voiceover was in. So I just select English. And then all I have to do is click on generate, and that's it. It's a couple of extra steps, but I think it makes the results look a lot better because it looks 100% like me and it also sounds 100% like me. And with the magic of editing, most people aren't even going to be able to tell that it wasn't you. And if you want to see the result, here's the outro. So now you know how to create your very own personal avatar that looks and sounds 100% like you. If you found this video valuable and you want to see more, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.